I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're going to have to observe the protocol. You're going to have to wear your mask. You're going to have to sanitize. You're going to have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
Highlights of Jamaica 59. This is a new day, and I am thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again. Motivational words there from Statius in her winning festival song for this year, and a good reminder for us all as we navigate our way through this pandemic. Those words also served as motivation for the team at the JCDC and the Ministry of Culture as we pulled together a series of virtual events to commemorate the 59th anniversary of our beloved country. In this program, we will give you a taste of each of the events. Welcome to Highlights of Jamaica 59.
We started out with multiple auditions. Traveled around the country to find the most talented gospel singers. Watched them shine on a new and exciting platform to have a chance of becoming the 2021 Jamaica Gospel Star. And the journey culminates right here this evening on this, the grand finale of Jamaica Gospel Star 2021.
procrastinate, no more stalling. I hear purpose calling.
Victor spirit rise up, no more victim. I
Hear purpose calling. We in this world, not of the system.
I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Do you hear purpose call? I hear purpose calling.
Stop procrastinate, no more stalling. I hear purpose. Victor spirit rise up, no more victim.
I hear purpose calling. We in this world,
not of the system.
I hear it, I hear it. Run them where we tell them say, hey.
After the sunshine comes the rain, after the gladness, grief and pain, but there will come a better day. After a while, we must keep pressing towards the goal, seeking the homeland of the soul. If we have joys and decay, after a while, yes, after a while, glory is waiting over there. After a while, yes, after a while, yes, after a while, we shall have joy beyond compare. After a while,
I too was rejected, persecuted and abandoned. I never thought my life would last so long. It seemed all hope was gone. But then the Father of creation spoke. He said, I'm with you, my child. So go through your fire, go through your blood. I'm gonna bless you all your life. Smiling, please don't tear me down. When you see my blessing, I beg you, please don't tear me down. It was through my trials, tribulations, I came out more than a conqueror through Jesus.
take my hand,
Precious love, and lead me home.
precious Lord, take my hand, lead me home, let me stand.
I am tired, I am weak, I am worn.
Night, sword of your armor, fight me a fight. The apple ma kill let me we go. Word me a declare me a no fenke fenke. Me Bible woulda bust like a bazooka. Professional me reach me a no prento. I woulda have a ma kill let me we go. Word me a declare me a no fenke fenke. Me Bible woulda bust like a bazooka. Professional me reach me a no.
Bang, bang, pop on the road, with the Bible in your hand. Go, with the Bible in your hand. Let it go, with the Bible in your hand. With the Bible in your hand.
You want deliverance? You want salvation? Me have the antidote. All you need is one dose. There's satisfaction in one dose. The great physician gives one dose. The remedy is one dose of the Holy Ghost.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021, yeah, that's the 2021 Jamaica Gospel Star is Erica Lumsden.
This is the only key. Open up your hearts and realize you'll receive eternal life and you will mash up the place like dynamite. This is the only key to life. Open up your hearts and realize you'll receive eternal life and you will mash up the place like dynamite. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right.
New day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving.
Violence against women and girls is a human problem, not just a woman's problem. It's a problem for men too. Gender violence takes many forms, including sexual assault, domestic violence, relationship abuse, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse of children. The magnitude of ongoing violence against women and children in our country is cause for alarm. We can end the violence. It requires all of us to end the violence. I call on all our men and women in Jamaica to take a stand. And men especially must get involved in this movement to create a better world for their daughters, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles, their fathers, their sons, and for themselves. Let's protect and reassure. Let's unite to end gender violence. I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're going to have to observe the protocol. You're going to have to wear your mask. You're going to have to sanitize. You're going to have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
She get it good from she rise, but put it on so good and make sure she all she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eye. Come ignorant to me, them gyal a roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Time to free up your mind, your body and soul. Make music and good vibes take control. Culture on display, the Jamaican way. People holding sway on this special day. Everybody, bring up your body so we can wind up. Oh, we jump up. And in the ear when you jumping, you whine and you whine and you wiggle and you wiggle and you jiggle and you ballin'. Turn your roll and you ballin'. Again now. And in the ear and you jumping, you whine and you whine and you wiggle and you wiggle and you jiggle and you ballin'. Turn your roll and you ballin'. Now we're not nice, shalala. Now we're not sweet like the island Jamaica. Now we're not nice like Bouta, shalala. Now we're not sweet like the island Jamaica. Now we're not nice like Bouta, shalala. Now we're not sweet like the island Jamaica. Now we're not nice like Bouta. Now we're not sweet like the island Jamaica.
Alright, leave it alone. I wanna drop straight out of the rumba back. Make sure that me put on me rumba sack. And then me draw for me rumba boot. Cause me already have on me rumba suit. Hey, I want a girl from the rumba group. Cause me just done drink some cucumber juice. Rooster at lag, no time for roast. When me step out, me no look for ghost. Cause Senorita con dash out the rumba.
Aye, great talk, great talk, great talk. Aye, no we no better than God. Great talk, great talk, great talk. Yeah, me love me little island bad. Great talk, great talk, great talk. Aye, no we no better than yard. Great talk, great talk, great talk. Me love me little island Jamaica. So when
Jamaica, my land. Yeah, me love Jamaica Island. Roast couple fish, breadfruit I am. Sure, breadfruit I am. Go check the jerk man, clean the chicken on the pan. You better put that chicken on the pan. Come and eat some food from my cousin Winston. We're just flying from England. Oh,
I miss a land we love. Jamaica, the land we love. I miss a oh, Dominican people. So we never standing low. Hey, yeah, land we love. Jamaica, the land we love. Oh, Dominican people. Most I see Jamaica. Everybody want for my yard. Jamaica, worldwide straight from abroad. My sweet Jamaica, everybody want come my yard. Jamaica, worldwide straight from abroad.
Alright.
This is a new day, and I'm thankful for another chance to win. I am a fighter, a survivor, and I'm never giving in. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again. Never gonna stop, never gonna fail, never been afraid to try again.
We Jamaicans, salawawa. Although we Irian, city can be raga raga. One people, many, many nations. Wave the black, the green and gold in celebration. We Jamaicans, salawawa. Although we Irian, the city can be raga raga. One people, many, many nations. Wave the black, the green and gold in celebration.
Reggae music, unite we dance again, the people active. No matter with the IT, I don't know ranking. Gonna go build the foundation, right? We can't do no without a plan. Make we take it to the government, the politician. Arts and culture, put Jamaica on the map. This new boy, man, no musician. Hills and the valleys and the rivers, it rise. People them smile and the food it tastes nice. The path walk and the beach, Lord, Jamaica nice sea.
How you feeling, my people? How you feeling? Show your hands up, jump and touch your sailing. How you feeling, Jamaicans? How you feeling? We celebrate down a yard, yeah, with me. How you feeling, my people? How you feeling? Show your hands up, jump and touch your sailing. How you feeling, Jamaicans? How you feeling? Celebrate down a yard, yeah, with me.
One come all, one this great celebration of our country standing tall. With our hearts and hands as one, make we sing this your song. Happy birthday, Jamaica, land of sea and sun. Early 6th of August, 1962, there came out of the waters an island fresh and blue. The Caribbean asked her, what's her claim to fame? And promptly she replied, what she said? Jamaica is my name.
I'm about to do this. Are you ready? Let's welcome the winner for 2021, Stacious! Stacious! Wow! Stacious, where is she? The minister's here. My digital reps are here. Stacious! Oh! Stacious! Congratulations to Stacious right now. Oh! Congrats and big ups. Big ups to Rough Cut. Enough respect to all the finalists. Remember, all 12 songs will still be available on platforms such as Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer Music. So go and support the artists and buy the music.
I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're gonna have to observe the protocol. You're gonna have to wear your mask. You're gonna have to sanitize. You're gonna have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands. Violence against women and girls is a human problem, not just a woman's problem. It's a problem for men too. Gender violence takes many forms, including sexual assault, domestic violence, relationship abuse, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse of children. The magnitude of ongoing violence against women and children in our country is cause for alarm. We can end the violence. It requires all of us to end the violence. I call on all our men and women in Jamaica to take a stand. And men, especially, must get involved in this movement to create a better world for their daughters, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles, their fathers, their sons, and for themselves. Let's protect and reassure. Let's unite to end gender violence.
I'm positive that we can transform our country into a kinder, gentler, and more caring society. At the heart of every Jamaican is a desire for justice, brotherhood, and peace. This emancipation, let us all reflect on our own lives and see how we have used any form of violence and how we can replace a harsh word with an endearment, a quarrel with reason, and a clenched fist with an elbow bump. Let us all commit to protecting our freedom from violence and honor the struggles of our forebears by not inflicting on ourselves the violence the slave drivers inflicted on them. The chains are gone, but our mentality enslaves us. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. One love.
Greetings, Jamaica. This is our Emancipendence Week, when we celebrate two significant milestones in our nation's history. Emancipation Day on August the 1st and Independence Day on August the 6th. Emancipation Day marks the date when the bill for the abolition of slavery came into law and slavery was abolished in Jamaica and the rest of the British Empire. To Jamaicans everywhere, in Jamaica and the diaspora, happy Emancipation Day. Celebrate safely as we honor the heroic struggles and achievements of our foreparents. One love, Jamaica. God bless you all.
Today in the celebration, we advance like the Sankofa, marching ahead to a future of sustainable prosperity with the resilience and fierce determination our ancestors passed on to us. We boldly reaffirm our unwavering thrust for reparatory justice on behalf of our ancestors. And we pledge to defend the role we must play in the fight to affirm the rights and dignities of Afro-descendant peoples who continue to suffer injustice, lack of recognition, persistent poverty, and social devaluation.
Poor Kuba. She never had no shoes at all.
Who is Kuba, Grandma?
One of we people from slavery days. You know how much time she run away from plantation? How much is she Shelly and get speed from?
And you see him bold too, Grandma?
And you see him too. She run away about 14 times in the space of 4 years.
14 times, Grandma?
Them catch her and round her neck, them put a chain. First chance she get, she take foot and she run away again.
What?
Them catch her and put a brand inside her forehead.
Whoa.
Next chance she get, she gone again. She wasn't worried. Them catch her and shackle her and sell her to her next plantation. But she showed them that she was not meant for incarceration.
Incarceration?
Prisoner. Lock her up into a dark place.
Then, Grandma, why she keep on running away and she know them going to do her bad things?
Same way you keep on a wake up like you keep vigil.
Grandma.
Because the spirit of Fiba was in her.
Fiba? Who names her, Grandma?
Fiba was her mother, a freedom warrior.
Warrior?
For her greatest run was when she run into the idea of her economic freedom. Bakra Bingia one little piece of land fi grow something fi feed herself. Because them never used to feed them, you know. About twice a year, then give them one little piece of saltfish and one little piece of something else. But she had a plan for that piece of land. You see, when Bakra send her Ghana market, gonna sell him things, she put fair provisions in her one basket, put the basket on top of her head, and she Ghana market gone hustle.
Grandma, she was a market vendor.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur?
That's what modern days people call it. Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur!
Yes, she hustled her way out of the slavery trap where them set for her. And she helped enough other people escape, you know. Man, woman, picnic, anyone.
Even baby, Grandma?
Anyone. Her spirit in you.
Spirit in me? Spirit in me?
Spirit in you.
Spirit in me?
Spirit in you.
Spirit in me?
Spirit.
Spirit in me?
In you.
Spirit in me?
Spirit.
Spirit in me?
In you.
Spirit in me?
Spirit in you.
Spirit in me?
Spirit in you. Spirit in you. 10,000 people on the march now. Race course in Kingston. Kensington on fire. Port Maria. What a dinky. Westmoreland. St. Thomas in the east. The hour is at hand. The monster is dying. The winds of freedom shake every building. Spanish Town!
Freedom Paper, August morning, 1838. God save the Queen.
Me are no slave no more. You are no slave no more. Jamaica are no slave no more.
Grandma, the sun rises. We're late, Grandma.
Crystal, how time get away with me?
We're late. We're not gonna go to August morning service.
But you're ready.
But you don't ready, Grandma.
Where your little brother?
I'ma get ready, Grandma.
Jubilee, Jubilee, this is the year of Jubilee. We're victoriously free, this is the year of Jubilee.
Hurry up. Hello, miss. You look beautiful. Let's go.
You ask her. You ask her.
Ask me what?
Grandma, you carry any sweets today?
No, not today.
But Grandma, you always carry sweets. Why not today?
That is a 20 million pound question, my love.
20 million?
You see, if after we did done produce all of that sugar, them did give we even a little teaspoon when emancipation come, life maybe could have did sweet. But no, them run we off of the plantation. Chase we like we was some stray animal with nothing but the clothes and the whiplash on we back. It's like there was one laugh away and one laugh a buckra. Because him get house, land, cow, horse, chicken, donkey, every stalker thing we plant into that ground. And them still turn round and give him 20 million pounds to share up amongst them one another as compensation for the fact say them no longer had we to work out for nothing like we are Halliburton. And until a day like today, we're still asking. And all we get is this an insult. How that a go? Not even a pardon. Everybody get. Why not we?
Is that name reparation right, Grandma?
Yes, let's go.
Weed and Grandma. If I had 20 million pounds, this is Grandma,
I don't have it.
I would have built house, school, and hospital for everybody.
All right, that's a...
Touch on yourself. I have been through persecution. Put up down and tell them, thank God I cross home. Here we go. Here we go. High, high. Hold me cross home. We have none. 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 Hold me cross home.
Violence against women and girls is a human problem, not just a woman's problem. It's a problem for men too. Gender violence takes many forms, including sexual assault, domestic violence, relationship abuse, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse of children. The magnitude of ongoing violence against women and children in our country is cause for alarm. We can end the violence. It requires all of us to end the violence. I call on all our men and women in Jamaica to take a stand. And men especially must get involved in this movement to create a better world for their daughters, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles, their fathers, their sons, and for themselves. Let's protect and reassure. Let's unite to end gender violence. I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're going to have to observe the protocol. You're going to have to wear your mask. You're going to have to sanitize. You're going to have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
For Portmore Gospel Assembly to be considered for the hosting of this Thanksgiving service is indeed an honor. So on behalf of the leadership and members of this assembly, a community committed to Christ-likeness, we welcome you to this divine service and trust that it will be a memorable experience for you. God bless you. God bless Jamaica.
Forever you are faithful, God. Forever you are righteous, God. Forever you are wise, oh God, forever. You are holy, God. You are my healer, God. Forever you are great, oh God. and I will praise you forever.
This year marks the 59th anniversary of Jamaica's independence and 183rd anniversary of our emancipation. It has indeed been a rocky road since last year's celebrations, as we are still in the grip of COVID-19. However, we continue to adjust and refuse to buckle under the pressures of life during a pandemic. It has been difficult for all of us, but we cannot deny that there are some that have felt it harder than others. And so, as we plan to celebrate our Diamond Jubilee next year, I want to make a special appeal to all of you to observe the protocols that we now have in place. Go out and get vaccinated because we have the vaccines in place. Wear your mask, keep your distance, sanitize, and prepare for big and great celebrations next year, 2022. God bless you all.
As we pray to our God today, let us remember the men and women serving in the essential services and on the front line in these difficult times, especially our nurses, doctors, teachers, members of the security forces, those who are experiencing difficulties in one form or another, and those in the diaspora who continue to make sacrifices to play their part in the development of our country.
First scripture reading is taken from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 to 12. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevails against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken. The word of the Lord.
A reading from 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 8 through 12, the New International Version. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. For whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their prayer, but the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. So endeth the reading.
It is very good for us to hear what we have to say to one another, but it is most important to hear what God has to say to all of us. For in him we live and move and have our being. It is he who made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. And so we want to be conscious today that it is God who reigns supreme, King of kings and Lord of lords. And whatever we do or say, it is God. He's the first and the last, the beginning and the ending. Hallelujah. He's creator and sustainer. And without him, we can't even be strong, much more to be stronger.
You're my brother, you're my sister, so take me by the hand. Together we will work until he comes. There's no foe that can defeat us, and we're walking side by side.
Over the past 59 years, Jamaica and Jamaicans have made great strides and overcome many struggles to become a sovereign nation with an admirable legislative framework and a unique culture which is globally recognized. Our history is one that speaks to the experiences of hardships, prosperity, growth, and determination of a people. As we recover and move forward, let us draw on the spirit that made possible many of the achievements of our forebears and resolve to carry on the improbable experiment that began more than 50 years ago, not simply declaring our principles, but living them, not simply celebrating our nation, but always working to perfect it.
We have come far as a nation. Our quest for economic independence, however, is far from complete. We have long held a dream and a vision of a Jamaica, a land of peace, love, and prosperity. As we celebrate 59 years of independence, let us join hands and hearts in working each day to make this vision a reality. I urge every Jamaican to reflect on the true meaning of independence and to celebrate in a responsible way. Happy Independence, Jamaica. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica, land we love.
I urge my fellow Jamaicans to act responsibly to protect our health and the health of others around us. Ahead of us remain many challenges and obstacles. The three terrible C's of violent crime, COVID, and the cost of living, severe economic hardships, major problems in the education system, the dangers of climate change, and more. We will cross them if we come together as a nation and join hands and hearts to achieve our national goals. To our athletes participating in the Tokyo Olympics, congratulations on this achievement. I wish you the best of luck. I know you will make us proud, whatever the outcome. And to Jamaicans everywhere, happy Independence Day. Celebrate safely. One love.
Good evening, everyone. Lady Ellen and I warmly welcome you to an evening at King's House.
But I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, anyway now, I shall be released. Evening time, work is over, no resist.
dark you freely give. All I ask is please don't fail me now. 'Cause on my own I might lose my way somehow. My undying faith in you is all I can return. And if I must follow you to hell, then let me burn. But all I ask is please don't fail me now. 'Cause on my own I might lose my way somehow.
My heart beats for you only. Everybody's true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady. You ain't gotta change for me. Need you from your crown, honey, right down to the sole of your very feet. Girl, my love grows stronger each day. Baby, please don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day. Baby, please don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive.
Historic Statue Park at the National Stadium on the occasion of the 59th anniversary of Jamaica's independence, which we will officially commemorate this morning with a national flag-raising ceremony.
Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange.
Disembarking at this time, His Worship the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, rather represented by Councillor Winston Ennis.
Assistant Commissioner of Police, Donovan Graham, representing the Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony B. Anderson, CD.
Disembarking at this time, Brigadier Roderick Williams, OD, Acting Chief of Defense Staff, the Jamaica Defense Force.
Disembarking now, the Honorable Mr. Justice Brian Sykes, OJ, CD, Chief Justice of Jamaica.
In this capacity, he leads the legislature in enacting and amending laws for the peace, order, and development of Jamaica. The legislature gets this power from the Constitution. Before any law is finally passed in Jamaica or signed by the Governor General, it must be reviewed by the Senate, which is also called the Upper House. And here we have disembarking at this time the President of the Senate. The Senate consists of representatives nominated by the Prime Minister and Leader of the Opposition as provided for in the 1962 Constitution.
The Leader of the Opposition, officially the Leader of Her Majesty's Opposition, is the leader of the largest party not in government, or the person who enjoys the support of the largest block of representatives in the lower house of Parliament, who are not members of the governing party. Disembarking now, Mr. Horace Daly, representing the Leader of the Opposition, Mr. Mark Golding. The Leader of the Opposition is seen as the alternate Prime Minister and leads the Shadow Cabinet of Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, all, we now welcome the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation, and the Minister of Defense, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, ON, PCMP. Our Prime Minister is the Chief Functionary and Leader of the Executive Branch of Government and official head of the Cabinet. The Prime Minister leads the business of administering the affairs of the nation, acting in accordance with the Constitution in consultation with the Governor General. Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
And to complete the list of officials of state participating in this national flag-raising ceremony is His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, ON, GCMG, CD, Knight of St. John V, Native Governor General of Jamaica, Declaration of Independence in 1962. And he follows in the footsteps of the Most Honorable Sir Clifford Campbell, the Most Honorable Sir Florizel Glasspool, the Most Honorable Howard Cook, and the Most Honorable Sir Kenneth Hall. Now, disembarking his vehicle is Governor General, the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, being escorted now to meet and be greeted by the Minister with responsibility for today's function, Olivia Babsy-Grange.
Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem.
Eternal Father, bless our land, guard us with thy mighty hand.
Keep us free from evil powers, be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all, service us to duty's call. Strengthen us while we do cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love.
It's time to reveal who our top 5 finalists are. Here we go. Dominic Reed, Miss Manchester. And next up we have Nakinski Robinson, Miss Westmoreland. Contestant number 3 is Tamoy Campbell, Miss Kingston and St. Andrew. Number 4, Morgan Lellier, Miss St. James. The last spot in our top 5 this evening. Kamoy Perry, Miss St. Catherine. The beautiful queen of the past 2 years will hand over to the festival queen for 2021, and her name is Dominic Reed, Miss Manchester. The 2021 Queen will receive a cash prize of $500,000 courtesy of the JCDC. Oh, wonderful. Here we go. And she is currently being crowned by the Queen of 2020 and 2019.
Violence against women and girls is a human problem, not just a woman's problem. It's a problem for men too. Gender violence takes many forms, including sexual assault, domestic violence, relationship abuse, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse of children. The magnitude of ongoing violence against women and children in our country is cause for alarm. We can end the violence. It requires all of us to end the violence. I call on all our men and women in Jamaica to take a stand. And men, especially, must get involved in this movement to create a better world for their daughters, their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their uncles, their fathers, their sons, and for themselves. Let's protect and reassure. Let's unite to end gender violence. I'm making a very special plea to the public who will attend these events. You're gonna have to observe the protocol. You're gonna have to wear your mask. You're gonna have to sanitize. You're gonna have to keep your distance, and that our future is in your hands.
Jam down with the sound that surround our national ground, from uptown to downtown and round town and no town. This is our home ground. Big up to everybody celebrating independence for Jam Down.
This is my island in the sun, where my people have toiled since time began. Though I may sail on many a seas, her shores will always be home to me. Oh.
Long, long, long ago, them set off on them journey from South America in dugout canoes. Not no pian canoe. These canoes could hold over 100 people. And them stuck up on a beautiful piece of rock jutting out into the Caribbean Sea, 18 degrees north and 77 degrees west. These were the first Jamaicans. These were the Tainos. Them call them rock Jamaica, we are told, meaning land abounding with springs. Though some researchers would say the Taino name for the little rock was Yamaya.
527 years ago, May 5th, 1494. Now for those of you not so versed in Taino language, let me translate. That means 3 eleva canoe did a come. Now as it turned out, these eleva canoes were in fact Spanish galleons that had journeyed across the Atlantic in search of the Indies. That mean India and them places. The East Indies, the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria under the leadership of an Italian named Christopher Columbus. Columbus claiming the lands for Spain. By 1509, the Spanish settlers start rolling. Them settled first in Sevilla, Nueva Sevilla. New Seville. And then later on, they moved to San Diego La Vega.
Santiago de la Vega.
All right, Spanish town. The Tainos were forced into slavery. Some were worked to death. Some fell to the Spaniard weapons.
Some fell to their diseases.
Chicken pox.
Smallpox.
Pneumonia.
Typhoid.
Even little fresh cold. The Taino immune system never buck up that before. It was deadly.
Blow, wind, blow, blow, wind, blow. I want to stay home tonight. I long to spend time with my family, but being home won't make it right. Sometimes the pressure make me feel like harder. When every sign says no way out, breaking my back to make that overtime dollar that just goes from hand to mouth. Still alive.
161 years of occupation. The Spanish colonists never accomplished much more than to wipe out the majority of the Taino population.
So, one Monday morning, May 10, 1655, after the British get them, you know what, bossed by the Spanish in Hispaniola, Penn and Venables decide to attack the Spanish weak fence down the road, Jamaica. Them capture it easy. The Spanish who survive, them go Cuba. The Tainos and the Africans escape to the hills, to freedom. The African them form a homegrown African nation, a proud collective African, connected to them ancestral home by the fiercest of them pride and independent spirit, Maroons.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Hennessy make me heart full. The more we get awful, like them on the dance, I'll get crawful. And I'm rum and Red Bull. Hennessy make me heart full. The more we get awful, like them on the dance, I'll get crawful. What's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My drink is in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My cup. Hey!
Fueled by the blood, sweat, and tears of the Africans, sugar industry in Jamaica take off.
The planters needed more and more free labor to keep up.
Middle Passage get busier than Pico traffic on Mandela Highway.
Over 600,000 Africans, the English people them bring come on the island for turning as slave.
Them call it the Middle Passage because the first part of the slave ship journey was to go Africa, go thief Africans from their home and family. Then them carry them go West Indies to auction them off to plantation owners.
That was the middle part of the trip. For the last part of the trip, sugar,
rum and such was carried off to England and them places there.
And under the British, the island produced enough sugar, and it was very valuable and very profitable to them. But them touch of the Africans for do it. For the forced labor without pay was one thing.
But the cruelty was something else.
Wait, so mama, the Africans them never did fight?
What do you mean, of course, them fight? We fight hard. We fight non-stop. No make no dopey fool you. African people wasn't just gently accepting this slavery thing.
And there was more confrontation.
My name is Taki, Ormonte Chief, warrior. On Tuesday, the 8th of April, 1760, me and about 100 newly arrived Africans from the Gold Coast stormed Fort Aldine in Port Maria, seize arms and ammunition. After that, we overrun 2 plantations at Haywood Hall and Eshina St. Mary and burn down that. Then, hundreds of we move away inward and capture estate and make oppressor feel it. My war wasn't a uprising. It was a revolution, a takeover. And it would happen if certain people
never betray we.
My name is Deacon Sam Daddy Sharp. My Baptist war started on Christmas Day, 1831. It lasted for 11 days. Some 60,000 enslaved men and women burnt over 100 plantation houses and 40 sugar works. Plantation owners suspected some white missionaries of encouraging the rebellion. $500 plus Africans sacrificed their lives for the cause of freedom. 207 during the war, and the rest executed after.
With emancipation, the Africans turned from sugarcane, and the planters turned to indentured labor. In May 1845, 261 Indians from northern India arrived in Old Harbor Bay. They worked on plantations in Portland, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Clarendon, and Westmoreland. At the end of their indentureship, they had the option of returning to India, but more than 2/3 chose to remain here and make Jamaica their home.
The first group of 267 Chinese journeyed here from Hong Kong on July 30th, 1854 to work as indentured laborers. Later, when yellow fever broke out in Panama, some 205 Chinese workers demanded to leave the country, and Panamanian authorities sent them to Jamaica in exchange for Jamaican laborers. The rest is history.
Of Portuguese and Spanish ancestry, journeyed to the Rock in 1530, escaping religious persecution from the Catholics. The Lebanese who came in the 1890s were fleeing persecution from the Muslim Turks. They were mostly Christians. And Germans come, and Irish come, and everybody just mix up. And that's how comes we come to be, out of many, one.
On this, the 6th day of August 2021, the government of Jamaica, through the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, has found it most fitting and appropriate to present you, Mr. Glenroy Ernie Smith, with this citation in recognition of the work you have done in the development of reggae music, and for contributing to its growth and popularity in your homeland and farther afield in the wider Caribbean and North America.
We are one family, one heart, one destiny and peace. Begins with me, respect for all. A conscience free, we can join hearts and minds and free this world from crime and build one family time. We can do the right thing now.
History books say him discover we make Mickey of the score. Him come looking for gold in Jamaica, but what him buck up on, no than Walter. Yes, him think him was alone, but when him check the facts, the Tainos were here speaking Arawaka. Nice. Jamaica nice.
Don't I say, times hard in the yard today, but if you don't work then you won't get paid. Many obstacles come along the way, overcome. Many are called but the chosen few. Nothing in this world that you can't do. Big up Mr. Marshall, we're passing through. Overcome. keeping me alive. Somebody just say, keeping me alive. Somebody just say, keeping me alive. Say all over me. All over me. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Somebody just say, Jesus is keeping me alive. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. Stepping out of Babylon one by one. We stepping in Mount Zion. Stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon. Stepping, stepping, stepping out of Babylon.
Woman, feel have confidence. And you feel learn to depend on yourself. Do your little 9 to 5, me darling. Can't lick your chick on Friday morning. But some man who don't use conscience. Rather buy here before they buy. In a man car before you put your kids before you. Big, 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 you made. What a good thing, me no live to impress.
Haile Selassie, I wear the triple crown. Hey, youths, get away from the brush and the comb. Hey, China, bleach out all your skin tone. You better stay far now. You no see it, Selassie, I mightier than them all. And whosoever fight the king shall fall. Emmanuel mightier than them all. Hey, none of them can go round or stall.
Now I can recall my early days of childhood. Some wish us bad, while others